I'm going to start off this video by saying this. Is a video game bad simply because it has loot boxes in it? Because when it comes to microtransactions, loot boxes, and all that, it just really depends. It really depends. It depends on how grindy said game is. It depends on how luck-based said game is. And don't get me wrong, when it comes to EA, Activision, and all these other game companies, the way they have been treating, their latest products, their latest games, and all that has been very, very, very shitty, obviously. But the thing is a game bad simply because there's microtransactions in it? Because an example I would like to bring up is Crash Team Racing. Now, that game, of course, has microtransactions in it, and the game received a decent amount of backlash, rightfully so. But the main game itself is exactly how it was at launch. The game isn't technically pay to win, but therefore is the game bad simply because there's microtransactions in it. Because the funny thing is that for me personally, I never actually played the game, so I can't really say here or there. Because the thing is when it comes to people spending like a few dollars, maybe like $10 at best here and there, on just small stuff that they can get instantly with, in-game currency and all that, I don't necessarily have a problem with people spending a few dollars here and there. I have a problem with people spending thousands and thousands of dollars on stuff that they could have a chance of getting. Then some people will be like, oh, who cares? If people are going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, then that's their own fault. Who cares? Only the gameplay matters. Just ignore the microtransactions. And the funny thing is that we could just ignore all this type of stuff, and it is technically the consumer's fault for spending thousands and thousands of dollars. But again, we can't just ignore this type of stuff, and it's technically the consumer's addictive behavior that, again, they can't control, that makes them willingly spend thousands and thousands of dollars on, loot boxes and all this type of stuff. My point being is to simply vote with your wallets. That's it. Because the game industry has been predatory as hell as of late. Because when it comes to companies like EA, Bethesda, all these AAA studios, right? They know how we feel. They're listening to our complaints. They just don't care. And it shows. Which is why to just simply vote with your wallet. Just simple as that. Which is, ironically enough, why I don't buy games on day one.